we welcome your Pensacola Christian College Eagles!
Hello and welcome fans to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside me, Tucker McLean. Tucker, great to have you this evening.
Yeah, it's a great Friday night. It's been a great day full of basketball here in the Nest with the ECI going on this afternoon and the girls coming in and getting a win earlier tonight.
This is a very crucial game here in the South regions. Both of these teams are battling for second place in the conference.
Yeah, tonight's a very crucial game. If we can go 1-1 with Trinity after losing to them at their place, it will put us in a very good position going into post-conference play.
And this is a very crucial weekend in general for Pensacola. We have Trinity Baptist, who's now ranked number 5 in the coaches poll. Tomorrow we have Bob Jones, who so far is on a 3-game losing streak. And on Monday, we face Toccoa Falls.
Yes, a very, very eventful weekend here. Tomorrow, of course, the BJU game. It's always a big game here in the Nest. And then, of course, Toccoa Falls playing at Toccoa. It's going to be very hard because Toccoa has just been on a tear recently. But a lot of things happening, a lot of excitement here for the Eagles. Eagles on a very good conference play so far this year.
Let's talk about the last time the Eagles went to go play against Trinity Baptist in Jacksonville. Going out of the half, they were up by 2. The score was 38-36. But then Trinity Baptist had an explosive 40-point performance compared to the Eagles' 20.
Yeah, both teams played well in the first half, very competitive, and then in the second half, our PCC Eagles, we just couldn't keep up. Just unable to get back in transition on a few plays and unable to stay in front in the half court. Really, they just outplayed us in the second half, but I have a feeling it's going to be a lot different story here tonight.
Hey, let's talk about a little bit of a win streak that we're having here. Not really a streak, but we've won the last 6 of our 7 games. The main reason for that one is Austin Lewis. Out of the past 3 games, all wins. He's been averaging 23 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Austin is putting up insane numbers right now. In conference play, he's just almost unguardable. People just can't seem to find a way to block his shot. It's his most reliable asset, and people just don't know how to stop it. He's smart. He's a solid defender. He's one of our best rebounding guards, if not our best rebounding guard. And on top of all that, he's just scoring at insane amounts right now.
We're right at the 1 minute 30 mark to tip off. What are the Eagles going to have to do to extend this game streak to 4?
Well, we're going to have to come out with intensity, Alvin. We're going to have to hit shots right off the bat, and I have a feeling we're going to do it with the nest being as packed as it is. And also on the defensive end, we're just going to have to hone in. We're not going to get a complete shutout, Alvin, but we need to be able to slow them down a little bit, as they are a good team.
With now a minute left remaining, how excited are you for this matchup?
Oh, I'm so excited. You can feel the energy in the building, Alvin. Just all the ECI students here after the tournament, and then a bunch of fans coming out. We got a very eventful weekend, and the fans know it. It's a best sign night here in the Nest, and we're looking at some pretty good signs out there, Alvin.
You said it yourself, the potential for an eventful weekend here in the Nest. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman, almost now with Tucker McLean. We will be right back with you at tip-off, and until then, let's take it over to Logan Toothman, our PA announcer for the pregame ceremonies.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem being performed by the Voices of PCC. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the many blessings you provided for us. Help us to play to the best of our abilities. Help there to be no injuries in the court. Help us do everything to your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Trinity Baptist, number 4, Mark Jobert Mazinet. Number 5, Xavier Rose. Number 11, Michael West. Number 25, Zach Chiadi. And number 33, Fausto Alvarez. Trinity is led by Coach John D. Jones. And now, the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles! At guard, a senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. At forward, a senior from Pensacola, Florida, number 3, A.J. Ward. At guard, a senior from Pace, Florida, number 15, Austin Lewis. At guard, a junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 0, Brantley Koski. And at guard, a sophomore from Burleson, Texas, number 50, Liam Kurtz. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell with assistant coaches Micah Conlon and Mark Getch.
Thank you so much, Logan, for those pregame ceremonies. Tucker, I have been anticipating these two matchups practically the entire season.
Yeah, Alvin.
Practically.
It's going to be a really good game. These two Eagles squads are really going to go at it tonight, and we're going to see who comes out with the win. It's been some close games here in the past few years we've played them. Eagles managing to, the PCC Eagles that is, managing to scrape out a few wins there in the second half and just being able to maintain that lead all the way through. And hopefully we can keep this home game stand alive against these TBC Eagles.
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm very grateful for these headphones because if it wasn't for that, we would not be able to hear each other at all.
It is very loud in here, Alvin, and I cannot wait to get things under roll as the PCC Eagles, that is, wins the tip.
Liam Gertz works inside, finds a wide open Koski for the first point of the game. No good. Rebounded by Xavier Rose.
Eagles coming out in a man, really good at helping, looks like they are. Staying in the help, staying in the gap, really not letting anyone go ISO. AJ with some good defense there against Trinity and forces an air ball, and the crowd is letting him have it.
That is Mark Jobert Maisonette, the senior from Delray Beach, Florida. And Lewis, our leading scorer this year, will accelerate the ball and find his former high school teammate, A.J. Ward, who will launch a three. No good. Here comes Xavier Rose.
A few missed shots here early for Pensacola, but that's okay. We keep shooting, they'll eventually fall.
Long range three, no good. Jobert Maisonette gets the bucket, the harm, and the points.
Yeah, really good rebound there by him. Just good timing, good anticipation of that rebound coming off the backboard, and earns him a trip to the charity stripe.
Jobert Maisonette, Xavier Rose, Michael West, Zach Chiadi, and Fausto Alvarez, the starting unit for Trinity Baptist. A lazy pass by Austin Lewis. Have to get the ball across half court in time to initiate an offense. Koski hop step to the rim, just short. Off the foot of Alvarez, so it will stay here with 16 remaining.
Yeah, good move there by Brantley, just left it a little short. Hopefully we can convert on this baseline out of bounds.
I really do feel bad for the fans at home to a certain extent. not too bad because they do get to listen to us speak for the entirety of this game. But I feel like the view they're seeing does not really tell the true narrative of how many people are available tonight. A.J. Ward, first points of the game, misses his second one from the perimeter.
Eagles, PCC that is, moving the ball well around the perimeter. Shots just not falling right now, but I don't doubt that they will soon.
They get it to Zach Kiaidi. Takes a screen from Alvarez. Joubert Maisonette. Now Trinity Baptist with 8 to get a shot off. Xavier Rose goes to the corner to Michael West. Lewis with stifling defense and a steal. Here's Austin Lewis, retracts his dribble. Finds Koski. Back to Lewis. He's on an island. And a mismatch as well. Finds a cutting Ward off the backboard and good. Beautiful passing by the senior duo, A.J. Ward and Austin Lewis.
These two have been playing extremely well together, Alvin. Ever since high school and then coming into PCC together, they just work so well in tandem together. They know where to find each other. They know where each other like to get the ball and where they like to score, and they do an amazing job of finding that for each other.
Michael West comes off a curl screen and gets it back to Kiaidi. Another late shot clock situation for Trinity Baptist. Great defense by Pensacola and another rebound pulled down by Austin Lewis. Here is Koski. Fancy pass given by Gertz. Fading hook shot by Ward, no good. Here's Xavier Rose. Rose goes corner to Michael West, no good. Both teams struggling to shoot here early, Tucker.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see later. And they call the offensive foul on Liam Gertz on the illegal screen. Maybe his feet were just set a little wide, Al. It's going back with Trinity.
Many shot attempts by both teams. 4 minutes into a college basketball game with a shot clock, and the score is 2-3, Tucker.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a defensive matchup tonight. Really excited to see it, though. As long as the Eagles keep this intensity up, they should be doing well.
Rose, nowhere to go. Finds Michael West. 10 seconds remaining. West gets to switch off he wants. Step back three, no good. Rebound by Koski. Both teams playing phenomenal defense. Koski drives. Ward, great fake. Alters his shot! Austin Lewis!
What a take there by Austin Lewis, altering his shot in midair, getting almost the M1. A little bit of contact, but that's okay. Eagles, PCC that is, leads 4-3.
Didn't get a ton of elevation, but he got enough elevation to make the shot. I believe we had a stoppage of clock for a bloody nose on the floor. We get a substitution early. I believe Aaron Wagner, the transfer from Spurgeon College, will come into the game for A.J. Ward.
Yeah, it just has to come in because the stoppage of play requires AJ to go out. Requires AJ to go out of the game, but I don't doubt that we'll be seeing him back in soon.
Kiaidi takes multiple screens and finds Michael West. Alvarez with position, gets inside and misses the layup. A foul called by the official. That's on Liam Gertz, his second. This will bring in Stephen Fike into the contest, and Fausto Alvarez, the 6'8" center from St. John's, Florida, to the charity stripe. First free throw missed by Fausto Alvarez. Alvarez is the leading scorer here for this ball club, averaging 12 points per contest, along with 8 rebounds. A number of substitutions made here as well. Number 30, Gavin Korthlauder checked into the ball game, as well as number 21, Jace Spinelli. Second attempt for Fausto. He splits the pair. Lewis 5 seconds to accelerate the ball past the half-court line, and he does. Koski goes to Fike. He'll take a three. Way off. Xavier Rose in transition. Spinelli drives inside. Goes to West. They kick it to Rose. One more pass to Korthwater. No good. Lewis will control it. Spinelli guarding Lewis. Goes to Koski in the corner. And Fike takes too many steps. Knotted up 4 apiece. And I'm not gonna lie, this is sloppy between both teams here, Tucker.
Yeah, a little out of sorts here for both of the Eagles teams. Just unable to get exactly what they want on offense. Eagles, the PCC Eagles, that is, forcing Trinity to shoot from outside. It's not their comfort zone, but they will keep shooting. And of course, PCC just not able to get the shots to fall, but we're getting the shots that we're wanting.
Alvarez works on Wagner and wins the battle. And Koski called for the foul. Rather a violation.
Yeah, it looks like he just stepped on that baseline after the spin. Good move there, just need a little more spatial awareness.
Here is Xavier Rose. Spinelli finds Rose on the hammer screen. Rather a staggered screen. Michael West gets called for the offensive foul. Spinelli guarding Christian Porter full court. And Lewis accelerating the ball past half court. Alexander will come to the table. One more pass inside to Wagner. Great intentions, but the ball thrown to his feet. Josh Alexander will come to the game here for number 25, Aaron Wagner. Pensacola going with a bit of a smaller lineup. And A.J. Ward coming back into the contest as well for Stephen Fike.
We've seen Bell go with this 5-guard lineup almost, with A.J. playing at the 5. It's a very interesting look, but I like it. It puts a lot of space on the perimeter, opening things for our slashers such as Brantley and A.J. and Josh, and opening things up for shooters like CP and Austin.
Great pass intended to number 10, Ian Kennedy. Rebound by Koski. 8 minutes of elapsed time, and I can't believe the score is still 4-6. Lewis goes to Alexander. Koski goes to Lewis. 3 on the way. It was good, but erased that attempt. A charge taken by number 10, Ian Kennedy. A number of substitutions as well. Jacquez Anderson, number 1, is also number 4. Mark Joubert Maisonette reinserts himself back into the contest. Spinelli with the ball. Connect. They go inside to Joubert Maisonette. And he picks off where he left off. His second field goal of the game. Here's Koski. He'll drive inside. Up and under, good for Brantley Koski.
Yeah, it looks like the Eagles just flooded the weak side of the ball, and Brantley just able to go one-on-one with his defender, and we know Brantley has that insane first step.
Spinelli in the corner. Pass from Xavier Rose. One-footed fadeaway, no good. Alexander now with the ball. Ward. Lewis goes inside, and a blocking foul called by Spinelli. Coming to the game now, Zach Chiatti re-enters in the game for Xavier Rose. We go to Ward, fading jumper inside, good. Ward's first points of the game knocks things up at 8 rather. Liam Gertz will come back to the table. Kennedy goes to Chiatti. Great drive to the basket, but a travel called first. And Goski will come out of the game for number 50, Liam Gertz.
Eagles doing a good job of making PCC doing a good job of making Trinity take some tough contested shots or make mistakes before they can get the shot off. Really good intensity and energy on the defensive end for our PCC Eagles here.
Gertz will bring the ball past half court. Go behind his back. Nearly lose it, but a foul called on the weak side. Set of an out-of-bounds play on the baseline for Pensacola. Get it to Ward. Lewis goes to Alexander. Skipped over to Porter. 3 on the way for Christian Porter. Wedges between the rim. Spinelli drives inside and finds Anderson. Back to Spinelli in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Great rebound by Alexander and draws the loose ball foul. We've talked about how low of a scoring game it is, but honestly, both teams are playing pretty fair on the defensive side, Tucker.
Yeah, it's a very defensive matchup. It looks sloppy and it looks like a boring game to watch, and the fans might be a little quiet right now, but it's just because it's a very defensive game. A lot of hustle on the defensive end, getting deflections, getting steals, and going the other way. Really just an intense battle on that end. Provides for a low-scoring game. And
Ward contested jumper, no good. Spinelli will take it the other direction. Chiatti goes to Joubert Maisonette. Goes on the baseline, and that's swatted away by Liam Gertz, and he forces the held ball.
Good help rotation there by Liam, coming over and putting 2 hands on the ball. Looks like Maisonette might have gotten away with a little bit of a walk, but that's okay.
Michael West will re-enter the game for Spinelli. Gertz playing stifling defense on Alvarez.
Very physical, very up in him, getting very physical up in his area, not allowing him that much room to work. Love to see it from Liam.
Michael West will drive inside on Alexander. 3 remaining on the shot clock, blocked by Alexander. Lewis ahead on the pack, has Alexander as an option. Trailing is Porter, step back 3 for Lewis, no good. Gertz the rebound. They find Ward, 1 more to Porter, in the corner, no good. Third chance opportunity, Liam Gertz converts!
The Eagles take their first lead of the game, and quickly with that bucket, Jason Bell calls his first timeout, giving his team a break.
Tucker, we're gonna step aside as well. Welcome back, fans from all over, as Pensacola garners their first lead of the half. Leading by 2, Koski will come to the table as well. The ball rotated to West. Anderson. Alvarez works inside on Gertz and wins the battle.
Very tough move there by Alvarez and a very tough buck to buy. Just a good move, and Liam played solid defense. Alvarez just overpowering him just a little bit.
Lewis has many defenders around him. Finds an open Gertz. Step through move. Back to Lewis. Unselfish basketball leads to a three-point play.
Great driving kick there by Liam and Austin, playing the two-man game, passing it back and forth, making sure that Austin gets the wide open layup, and we know Austin's the best shooter on our team.
And a travel on Chiatti. Let's talk about the chemistry between Austin Lewis and Liam Gertz. Gertz being a new player. Austin Lewis finds him a lot since he rolls to the basket so smoothly.
Yeah, the second half of the season, ever since conference play have started, these two have worked insanely well together, whether that's the pick and roll or the two-man give-and-go game. These two just know where to find each other, and they know what they're doing with each other, whether that's Liam picking and popping or Liam giving a screen and roll for Austin to get a tough buck.
Gertz loses it in the hands of Alvarez. They get it ahead. Joubert Maisonette on the lob, misses the first attempt, but nails the second one. His third field goal of the game. Lewis will drive inside. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Ball surrounded by blue jerseys. And as a foul on Lewis, his second. Rather his first. Chiatti inbounds it to Joubert Maisonette and receives it back. Michael West lets one fly, and good. Coming off the screen. And Trinity Baptist regains the lead. Tucker, every time we play Trinity Baptist at home, it is always regularly close. The last time we played them, it nearly went to overtime until graduate student last year, Garrett Jones, hit a shot to seal the deal.
Yeah, it was a very tough layup there. He took it the final closing seconds. And, of course, the year before that, Austin Lewis hitting the buzzer beater against him. Just a very constant matchup between these two teams.
That buzzer beater actually against Southeastern Baptist in the 2020-2021 school year. And Koski! Count the bucket and the foul! Beautiful play! What a finish inside, weaving through traffic. And Porter will come back into the game for Austin Lewis. Also coming to the game, number 54, Trinity Baptist from Northport, Florida, Brandon Hill. And also number 13, Diego Fernandez. Also, Rose will re-enter into the game as well. The free throw here by Koski can tie things up. Free throws up and good by Koski. Fernandez guarded by Koski. And here's West coming off a screen from Hill. Fernandez gets the switch off. And before a dribble can be executed, Michael West takes too many steps coming off the curl screen.
Still a very defensive matchup. Scoring picking up just a little bit for both teams, but still very defensive. Refs calling very tight tonight. And just a good matchup between these two Eagle programs.
Alexander goes to Ward. Ward drives inside. Just misses, but gets the whistle. A.J. Ward. A.J. Ward recognized last year as the player of the year for this basketball team. And in his second season, but in his second year receiving first team all-region honors. He is averaging 15 points per contest. Kennedy also checks into the contest for Michael West. After picking up the traveling violation, a possession to go. First shot is up for Ward. Second rather, and it's good. A successful first trip to the free throw line for A.J. Ward. Also gives Pensacola a 2-point lead. Rose, now guarded by Alexander. Tries to spin off of Alexander. Ball rotated to Fernandez. Joubert Maisonette fadeaway jumper over A.J. Ward, no good. Koski controls it. Ward drives, goes corner to Gertz. Step back for A.J. Ward, just misses. Great rebound for Alexander. Kicks it to Porter. Second chance opportunity from long range, and Porter nails it from perimeter.
Love to see it out. Love to see our guys crashing the glass and obviously kicking out for the wide open three for Christian Porter, one of our better shooters this season.
Pensacola now sitting with the biggest lead of the game. Kennedy cannot respond back with a triple. Here's Alexander. Posts up Kennedy. Draws a lot of attention. Gertz, three. Off target. Koski the rebound! And we're up by 7! Beautiful basketball by Pensacola. And Brandley Koski doing a terrific job taking advantage of the defense, not boxing out.
Yeah, Trinity just not boxing out, and our Eagles guys are our PCC guys are taking advantage of that, crashing the glass, and forces Trinity to call a timeout as we now lead by 7.
We'll step aside briefly. 23-16, the score. Five minutes remaining in the first half of play. Pensacola standing with a 7-point lead here at home, on the verge to extending their win streak to 4 games. Hard basket counted for Xavier Rose.
That foul's on Josh Alexander. Good defense, just maybe a little on the body and his hand coming down, trying to block that shot. Strong take there by Trinity, though, forcing their way to the line to get a 3-point play, hopefully.
I said to extend them to a 4-point win streak. I mean a 5-game win streak. Don't remember the last time Pensacola had a 5-game win streak. This is a special season so far.
Yeah, these guys are brewing up something special, and I can't wait to see what postseason play has in store for these guys.
Gertz takes the screen, goes up, foul and one for Liam Gertz.
And one down here on the defensive end, and one down there on the offensive one. These Eagles are just biting at each other, and they're really gritting it out tonight. Both teams are.
Liam Gertz this season averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds, 3 double-doubles this season. And honestly, we've seen a lot of very talented big men come through our program, but he is definitely one that is special.
Yeah, Liam has a good handle. He really likes to play more on the perimeter. It's interesting to see because he can be physical, he can play down low, but he does have a good jump shot. He can shoot, he can create for himself. Really, he's more of a stretch 4 than a 5, really.
Chiatti goes inside to Alvarez. Chiatti goes back to Alvarez inside. And he is fouled, I believe, on Koski. Alvarez with 3 white jerseys around him.
That foul is on Brantley Koski. That's his second. Nothing to be too worried about yet. Just maybe want to keep an eye on him in the second half. And as both teams enter the bonus, shooting 1-1 for the rest of the half.
Other than the first miss for Alvarez, he's been practically perfect from the free throw line with 6 points so far. Lewis will also come back into the contest, I believe, for Alexander. Actually for Koski. Alexander playing extended minutes in this game and playing as well. My apologies there, Tucker.
Oh, you're totally fine, Alvin. I know what you mean.
Pensacola leading by 5. Gertz working on Alvarez. Drives inside, kicks to Alexander. Nearly loses possession, and he is stripped by Kennedy. Chiatti finds Rose. Ian Chiatti, dribble pull-up, falls out of the rim. Fortunately, we'll be heading southbound with Pensacola. They find Lewis. He rejects the double screen. They go to Gertz. Alexander drives hard, floater in the lane, just off the rim. Somehow finds the hands of Porter, and he loses possession.
Very physical game down low. Interesting that they're not calling too much defensive fouls, but you can't really complain. The refs, they see it up close and personal. They see it probably a little better than me or you do, Alvin.
Alvarez on the top of the key. They go inside to Joubert. Maisonette for the jumper, no good. Just approaching 3 minutes remaining in the first half of basketball. They go inside to Gertz. Gertz. Porter. Alexander with 10 seconds remaining. Kicks to Gertz wide open in the corner. He loves that spot. Can he get the shooter's roll? He cannot. Great distribution of the basketball in that possession, but to no avail.
Yeah, good drive and kick, and with the relocation to the corner by Liam. It's a good shot, just unable to get it to fall tonight.
Just over 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half of basketball. Pensacola leading by 5 points. Chiatti with the ball on the top of the key. 10 now on the shot clock. Chiatti gets the switch off, throws up a shot, no good. Alvarez the rebound and the bucket. Give him 8 this half. We mentioned he averaged 12 points a game, the leading scorer for this Trinity Baptist team.
Yeah, very solid big man, very good in the post. Really no one able to keep up with him at his size as he blocks Liam there trying to take it to the rim. But really just no one able to stop him with his size, just getting whatever he wants down low with that drop step.
Alexander checked out the contest as well as Liam Gertz getting a quick rest with just under 2 minutes remaining in this game.
First half.
Thank you. In this half. And Stephen Fike, the ball intended for him, it rather goes out of bounds instead. Pensacola leading by 3 with just under 2 minutes left in this half. There we go. Chiatti guarded by Koski. Drives inside and has his way. Now Pensacola only leading by 1. Koski drives and finds Fike. That is an illegal screen by Stephen Fike. Another either violation or foul by Fike to cut another possession short for Pensacola. As a timeout on the floor, we will step aside with 1:30 remaining in this half. A 1:30 remaining in this half. Blaze Conlon checked into this contest for Stephen Fike. As Pensacola leads by 1 point. We mentioned earlier how much implications this game has. Trinity Baptist so far a 1-game advantage over Pensacola, but as far as conference records go, they are tied up at 4-2 apiece. Pensacola looking to force another late shot clock situation. Chiatti finds Kennedy. He unloads one with a hand in his face, no good. Anderson keeps it alive. A fresh 20 for Trinity Baptist. Xavier Rose goes behind his back and dumps it off to Chiatti. No good. Joubert Maisonette, well short. Trinity Baptist with 6 seconds to possibly get a shot up at the rim. They get it to Anderson. Rose will unload. No good. But Conlon out-rebounded for a third attempt at a possession for Trinity Baptist, and they get the lead. They go inside to Blaze Conlon. He works on the smaller defender, and Kennedy gets called for a pushing foul. I'll say Conlon to the line. 1-1 free throws here for Conlon. With Michael West coming to the table, Ashley Spinelli. First attempt good to tie things up. Tucker, we've seen many lead changes and ties in this half. How important is it to go into this half with a slight advantage of a small lead?
Well, we know our guys are a lot of offense based on momentum. So if we have the momentum going into the half, I feel like we'll have a lot of momentum coming into the second half, and it will really just help push us as if the game was just starting over again, and we have all this energy back in the arena.
17 remaining on the game clock. Swings it over to Chiatti from Spinelli. Now 8 seconds remaining. They find Anderson. He'll launch at 3. No good. Joubert with another offensive rebound. Lets it fly just in time, but cannot connect.
Yeah, the Eagles will have this 1-point lead headed into the half. Good defensive half by both teams. Just a lot of grit on the defensive end. It's really going to be who out-defends the other team, as we know both teams can put up insane amounts of numbers.
It's a low-scoring one, but indeed a fun one here in Pensacola, the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Alvin Chapman and Tucker McLean will be back after these messages provided by Pensacola Christian College.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Pensacola ball going into the second half. Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McLean. Tucker, what a half. Pensacola led by as much as 7 in this game, but hasn't scored a field goal since the 5-minute mark of the first half.
Yeah, very interesting half for both teams, both Trinity and Pensacola. Very defensive, very gritty half. The only way to describe it. Both teams really getting after it on the defensive end, hustling and everything, as Brantley makes a great pass to Liam, who converts on the inside and starts the half off strong.
Liam Gertz now with 7 points in this contest. 4 out of 5 starters scoring above 5 points in the first half. But I do agree with you, a very gritty half between both teams. Alvarez goes inside and misses the layup. And Koski draws the foul. But in that first half, Tucker, the score was tied 5 times and we experienced 7 lead changes.
Very back and forth battle here tonight. Both teams really staying after it. Neither team really pulling away. Just a good basketball game up and down both sides of the floor. And like we said, just very defensive and very get after it tonight.
Ward takes a screen from Gertz and goes straight to the basket. Beautiful finish by A.J. Ward. He now has 8 on the contest, 6 in that first half.
Very strong left-handed finish. Love to see it from our senior.
If there was anything that was dominant in that last half for Trinity Baptist, was the front court play from Jubair Maisonette and Fausto Alvarez, both combining for 18 out of the 27 points for Trinity Baptist as Gertz throws it away. Gives Trinity Baptist a fresh 30. And Chiatti turns it over as well.
Yeah, Masonette and Alvarez doing a lot of dirty work down there, getting rebounds, getting some foul calls, and they're just really on the offensive glass. Very strong players, and they just know how to work the inside.
Porter works on Chiatti. Goes baseline and gets it to Lewis. One more pass to Koski, and he folds at the rim. Very unfortunate turn of events. Let's see if the Trinity Baptist Eagles can capitalize, and they do, as now Fausto Alvarez has 11 points.
Yeah, I think Brantley was kind of surprised at how open he was on that play. I think he expected to be down there in the paint. He expected Alvarez or Masonette to be right on him to get the block. Maybe even lost his footing a little bit, but hopefully we can make up for it here on this offensive set.
Lewis, kind of stuck, finds Koski. Will he redeem his miss? Indeed he does, with the clock winding down.
Mid-range pull-up is something we won't often see from Brantley, especially from that long-range distance, but we love to see it. We love to see our junior guard scoring.
Pensacola now leading by 5. Brantley Koski, the high man for Pensacola, with 9. Alvarez with 11. Stifling defense, though, by Gertz. Guarding well without fouling.
Yeah, this second half, Liam has really picked up his intensity, especially on Alvarez. Just being able to body him and be a little physical as he misses short on that shot. But CP follows up with a quick rebound.
Christian Porter does a phenomenal job of taking advantage of defenses that don't box out and put themselves in position to win with their size advantage.
He really does take advantage of those lazy defenders that are trying to go after those lazy rebounds. They think they're wide open, and Christian just comes in for a big swoop. And Brantley hits back iron on a 3, not a shot we will see him take very often. And Austin Lewis with a shot. And CP just finds himself in the right spot, getting an easy 2 off of the rebound, pushes this lead back out to 7.
As we mentioned, he's a great rebounding guard because a lot of the times he takes advantage of teams with size advantages that don't box out. You saw a third chance opportunity by Christian Porter, got 2 rebounds easy, untouched, unbothered, and lays it off the glass for easy 2. Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McLean. We will step aside briefly, but please enjoy these replays. 16 minutes remaining in regulation. Pensacola leading by 7 points after 3 consistent offensive rebounds by Christian Porter.
Yeah, very good offensive possession for the Eagles, getting those rebounds. And a very stifling defense there by Brantley, getting the steal and the spin move, making them wide open. He slows it down in transition as he sees he doesn't have numbers.
Ward tries to find Gertz. Great intentions, but good steal by Chiatti. No look pass from Porter as he forces a turnover as well. Ward, corner, 3, up and in! B.J. Ward!
Eagles playing phenomenal defense right now and just converting on the offensive end. This Trinity Baptist team does not have an answer for them right now. Up 10 now, coming out of that timeout, looking to see how Trinity responds and how the PCC will maintain their defensive prowess right now.
Michael West unloads and hits a tough shot amidst the adversity of the Pensacola run. West, his first 3 of the game, and also for Trinity Baptist. Both teams have been shooting well today. 3 of 23 combined between both programs.
Yeah, not the best shooting night for our Eagles here at PCC. We know they like to shoot, and Liam gets it off just in time, but unable to make it fall. We know the Eagles rely heavily on that outside shot. Interesting to see how we'll respond here in the second half if shots still aren't falling, if we can maintain.
Porter inside, can't finish at the rim. Great misdirection to make a defender miss. Here's Xavier Rose. Chiatti lays it off the glass and good. He has 6. Cuts the deficit back to 5.
As we were talking about, Alvin, very back and forth here in this game. You really want to see just who is gonna grind it out a little bit more than the other team.
Koski, Ward, Porter from long range, off the back iron, and once again, a free opportunity for an offensive rebound. Scoop layup, no good for Koski.
Yeah, just no one boxing out for Trinity right now.
Chiatti through traffic finishes.
Pensacola just unable to convert off these rebounds, but we're still getting them, and we're still getting the looks that we want. Just hoping to see something fall here in this next possession.
Gertz goes inside to Ward. And as a blocking foul on Maisonette. Spinelli and Anderson will come into the game for Chiatti as well as Joubert Maisonette as he picked up his first foul of the game. No one really in foul trouble so far in this contest. Here is Ward. Trinity Baptist sitting in a 2-3 zone. Ward lets one fly, no good. Very interesting call there by Trinity Baptist as Pensacola shoots about 33% from long range as a team. Michael West, floater, good. Very difficult shot to bring this game within 1.
Yeah, 9-0 run here for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Really interested to see what our PCC guys will do. Try and extend this lead back out further than just the 1 point that we have. Austin with a tough fadeaway, cans it. And Coach Bell calls a full timeout, and we'll be...
Austin Lewis getting his first field goal of the half. He so far has 7 points. We'll step aside after this full timeout.
Eagles fans, make some noise for your Eagles to receive a t-shirt from Igor and the Blue Crew.
41-38 is the score after a 9-point run by Trinity Baptist. Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McLean. 41-38 is the score as Xavier Rhodes accelerates the ball. Spinelli loses possession in a quick turnover with only 25 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Here is Koski. Lewis drives, stifling defense, finds Porter, and he stretches the lead. And a stoppage of time here. But A.J. Ward will come out the ball game for Josh Alexander. Pensacola's largest lead in the half is 7 points at the 16-minute mark. They go inside to Alvarez. Has been their bread and butter all game. Michael West has also been very good for Trinity Baptist as well. And he answers. Give him 7.5. 11 on the game. Brings the deficit to 3. Pin down screen for Lewis. Slithers inside. Finds a wide open Liam Gertz, and he is fouled on the shot attempt. I'll send Gertz to the line. And honestly, that is not the person Trinity Baptist wants to head to the line, as Liam Gertz is our second best free throw shooter on our team at 78%.
Liam has been shooting the ball extremely well from the charity stripe, especially in the second half of this season. Doing very well as he converts in the first one. He knows how to get to the line, and he converts when he does get there. As Maisonette comes back into the game for Trinity.
Maisonette with 8 points and 4 offensive rebounds to his 5 total rebounds in the first half. Gertz knocks them both down. .11 minutes remaining in the first half. Michael West runs off the screen and goes back to Spinelli. Lets a 3 fly, and that is a foul on Austin Lewis. Very unfortunate, but a good call by the official as Austin invaded the landing space of Spinelli. Jay Spinelli averaging 4 points a contest this year. Also shooting 36% from the field.
He makes the first one. Very physical matchup here tonight between these two teams. It's always a physical one when the Eagles come to play here, when we go to play there. Both teams very physical. Spinelli misses the second one. As A.J. Ward comes back in for Liam, looking to run this 4-guard, 5-out lineup again.
Essentially, you say 4-guard, but A.J. Ward dribbles the ball, passes the ball, shoots the ball just as well as any guard in this conference. Spinelli goes 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He has missed first 2 points of the contest. They get it to Ward, a double screen. Finds Alexander. One more pass to Koski. Gets the shooter's roll for the triple. How fortunate.
Brantley not normally one to take the outside shot, but he's taken 3 here tonight. He's 1 for 3. I believe that puts him at 33% for the night from the 3-point line, and that's not a bad percentage.
Maisonette drives inside, no good. And Alexander trampled on the rebound attempt. And a double technical foul assessed on Alexander and Spinelli. Because of the fact that it's a double technical foul, both of them cancel out and it will remain Pensacola possession.
White picks up one personal foul for 21 and one team foul. Everybody good? Those are both Class A and Sporting teams.
We will step aside as the official gets the information correct with the table. We are back with more action here in the Nesto, home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Coming in for the first time, number 3, Ethan Elliott, the freshman from Warner Robins, Georgia. Lewis gets a switch off. Here's A.J. Ward, guarded by Maisonette. Spin move, and he drags his pivot foot.
Yeah, good move. Just made some net, cut him off. He knew exactly what he was going to do and forces AJ to slide that pivot foot, unable to get to that turnaround jumper.
Zach Chiatti checks into the contest here for number 1, Jaquez Anderson. And Gertz will also insert himself into the ball game for Brantley Koski. What a game he's had so far, 12 points. The leading scorer for Pensacola thus far. Chiatti picks up Alexander a quarter away of the court. He'll drive inside, a lot of contact, and a tough finish. Zach Chiatti, his 9th point in the half. Cuts the deficit to 4. A fine Ward. Alexander off the curl screen, goes up strong, no good. But I believe the foul is assessed towards Alexander instead of Gertz. This will put Alexander at the free throw line.
Looks like that foul is actually on, not sure who it's on. Blue number 3, that is Ethan Elliott. That will be his first. And Josh shooting 2.
Alexander, this season not shooting the most proficient at the free throw line. Shooting about 30% from the charity stripe. A free throw would push the lead to 5. And he makes it short. Ward is there, can't finish. Multiple attempts by A.J. Ward and Liam Gertz. So the 2 misses by Alexander comes up beneficial because it puts A.J. Ward at the free throw line to convert on 2. On the other hand, A.J. Ward, not just one of our better free throw shooting players at 75% of the season, also one of our better field goal and 3-point shooters this season as well.
Yeah, AJ's one of those guys that when we just need to score and need to get a buck, AJ's just someone we can put the ball in his hands, and he just say go get one, and you know he's going to deliver.
Elliott and Alvarez come out the ball game here for Maisonette. As well as number 22, Will Mosbach. Mosbach, actually. Chiatti. Michael West takes a screen from Maisonette. Rose takes a handoff, misses the steal from Alexander, and a foul called. That's going to be on A.J. Ward, his 2nd foul of the contest. One thing that's fortunate about that previous possession on the offensive side for Pensacola is that Fausto Alvarez, the leading scorer here for Trinity Baptist, is now on the bench for possibly the duration of the second half with 4 fouls.
Yeah. If he were to come back in, their coach would have to be very upfront with him about being careful on the defensive end. And even if he does come in, if I were coaching, I would tell my guys at PCC to go at him, get him out of the game for certain. So that's just something to keep an eye on if he does come back in, but not sure how likely that is.
Here is Gertz. Drives hard and finds Koski. Dumps it off to Lewis. One more to Ward. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ward works inside. 1 second remaining, and a shot clock violation. That's just time awareness there, Tucker.
Yeah, not something you often see from a senior guard like AJ. Clock just getting a little away from him, wondering if he thought it reset or something. But
3 in the corner by Michael West. And that brings his game within 1. West with 8.5, 10 total. Alexander goes to Koski. Alexander works on West. Goes to Lewis. Lewis step through move towards the basket. No good. But Gertz there for the cleanup. Gertz with 11. And a foul on Josh Alexander.
Foul on Eagles number 21, Josh Alexander, for the second penalty. Subbing in for the Eagles, number 2, Christian Porter.
Chiatti for the sideline inbounds play. Chiatti guarded by Alexander. They go to Rose, guarded by Porter. West comes off a curl screen, just misses. And tapped out by Gertz. This will give Trinity Baptist a fresh 20 here, Tucker.
Brantley, no help. Brantley, no help.
Chiatti gets plucked. Alexander gets there. And the finish. Great defensive possession.
love the hustle by Brantley and Josh on that defensive play. Brantley getting on the floor, pushing the ball a little out in front of the Trinity offense, and Josh just picking it up for an easy layup. I love to see the hustle from our PCC Eagles. And as we said, it's a very gritty game. It's going to take a lot of defense, a lot of heart to come out with this win, as we're now up by 5 with 7.5 left to play.
5 remaining on the shot clock. Chiatti with the tough shot over Alexander.
Good elevation and good arc on that shot. Provided enough arc and enough room to get over Josh. We know he's a very solid defender, and he had a very good closeout, good hand up. Probably if they didn't have that arc, it would have been blocked. Liam with a strong rebound.
They get it to Koski. Open 3 opportunity, no good. Gertz with the third chance. Off the backboard, count the bucket and the foul for Liam Gertz, the freshman.
Liam is having a very solid night tonight on the offensive glass and putting it back up to get the M1. Liam playing very well tonight. Really excited to see it. We really need this win.
Sorry for pushing you. That was just a great rebounding effort there. And he was boxed out, but he just got the position, laid it off the glass. And Gertz's effort on that low block is keeping Pensacola alive in this matchup today.
You're good, Alvin. No need to apologize. But really, Liam just really outworking all of the Trinity defenders and getting those rebounds. They're not going to have an answer for him, not anytime soon.
Gertz with 3 double-doubles this season. Don't have his rebounding stats so far, but I'm sure he has one already. And he picks up a foul. That one in the advantage of number 30, Gavin Horthwater.
That's Liam Gertz's third foul of the game. So maybe just something to keep an eye on as we still have just under 7 minutes to play.
Fourth Lauder, first trip to the free throw line. Rattles in the first one. As a reminder to the fans at home, we do play extremely anticipated contender Bob Jones University tomorrow at 5:30 for the females game. The ladies game and the guys game will be at 7:30. Tucker, that is a game no one wants to miss.
No, Alvin. Everyone wants to be here for that game. It's a very anticipated game by both sides. Two players
Jumper,
going
no
down.
good.
Refs are going to have to stop play. Looks like A.J. Ward hit the ground.
We're going to have to step aside for this one as the medical staff reaches the needs of Ward. An immense collision on the Eagles' offensive side of the floor, causing A.J. Ward to step aside briefly. We are back with more action. Pensacola leading by 4.
For those curious, Austin Lewis came in for A.J. after that.
And Chiatti goes straight to the bucket. He has been on a scoring tear. 13 points in this half. $17 total. Pensacola leads by 2. Koski drives. Lewis, hand in his face. And fortunately gets the foul call.
Yeah, I was wondering if the ref was going to call that, but his hand was on the one. But the defender's hand was on Austin's arm. Austin will be shooting 3 here at the line, and one of our better free throw shooters.
One thing that's fortunate about this one, in the past 2 free throw trips, Trinity Baptist has sent our 2 best free throw shooters to the line, despite him missing the first one. Second attempt for Lewis is good. Lewis with a quiet 8 points thus far. And Lewis converts on 2 of 3. Chiatti gets the switch off. Chiatti attempts to drive on Gertz. Hill, great rotation. Xavier Rhodes up and under good. $59-57 to score. Koski finds Alexander. Porter goes to Koski. And before he can get to the basket, a traveling violation. That one unfortunate.
Yeah, a little quick shuffle of the feet there, trying to get that first step. He would have had his man beat, but ref called it off.
Pensacola has struggled to guard Zach Chiatti all night. 13 points in this half. He has had his way with our defense. Michael West goes to Chiatti. And Alexander comes up with another crucial steal.
Very athletic defensive play there by Josh. Really love him on the defensive end. He brings a lot of intensity and a lot of forced turnovers, whether that's through deflections, steals, or even causing his defenders to or offense to make a mistake.
3, no good for Koski. Here's West. Pensacola leading by 2 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Chiatti will launch a 3, just out of the rim. Very fortunate there, Tucker. Very fortunate.
Very fortunate that didn't go in. They would have had the lead with that, as the score is 59-57. Eagles looking to get into their half-court offense. Looks like they're coming up with a set.
Porter goes to Koski. He drives inside. Layup, no good. Zach Chiatti finds the ball. Michael West. Foot on the line for the jumper off the front of the rim. Corralled by Koski.
Very good move there by West, just unable to convert on that end. And once again, Eagles getting very lucky.
And that is a 10-second violation on the Eagles.
A very unexpected call, but nonetheless, it is still the rules. Something to note, Alvarez is coming back in for Trinity. As we said, he has 4 fouls. I'd be telling my guys to go straight down the throat of this, or straight down the gut of this defense right here, trying to get inside, trying to draw that 5th foul on Alvarez.
Hopefully that call by the official does not come to haunt us back later, although he was correct that we were at the 20 mark of the 30-second violation, rather 10-second violation.
And it looks like Trinity will only be getting a 20-second shot clock violation because the Eagles did not cross half and it was a change of possession. So it will only be a 20 seconds for them to work with. But that still might be a crucial.
They go to Alvarez. No call of the travel. Pensacola will take advantage. Porter lets Lewis let one fly, and he misses.
A good look there by Austin. We know he can make that. Just a little short.
Xavier Rhodes spins inside, goes to West in the corner. Just misses. Trinity Baptist, so unfortunate. Josh Alexander looking to milk a lot of clock here. Lewis tries to go to Gertz, and that's taken away. And Lewis with a quick foul. 2 uncharacteristic plays by Austin Lewis. 1 of 3 early in the shot clock, and a turnover to Gertz. Here's Chiatti. Goes to Alvarez. Right back to Chiatti. And he gets the floating layup. Knotted up at 59.
Very athletic play there as we're knotted up at 59 with just under 2.5 left. Really looking to see how the Eagles convert here, as they've been a little cold recently, going scoreless for the past few minutes.
Chiatti now at 15. Alexander tries to do it himself and draws the foul. Alexander making a smart play on the ball. Hopefully he can convert at the line to 2 free throws, despite his current free throw percentages this season. He has made a lot of phenomenal plays on the defensive side of the ball. First free throw no good for Alexander. Another attempt here for Alexander. And he misses. Koski pulls it down and pulls the ball out to the perimeter. Alexander goes to Gertz. Gertz goes to Koski. Koski goes to the basket and gets fouled. Very smart play by Pensacola. Although they are tied up, they do have the advantage, and also a 20-second shot clock after the missed free throw by Alexander. And that one was on Fausto Alvarez. That was his fifth.
That means he's out of the game. And even though he's out of the game, I'd still, if I was PCC's coach, I'd still be trying to go down, because they lose that rim protector down there, and we found a lot of success going to Liam and AJ getting downhill.
This is the first attempt for Koski. First attempt up and missed. minute 56 remaining in regulation. And Koski makes both free throws. And a full timeout called by Coach Bell. We'll step aside. We are back here with a minute 56 remaining. A little nostalgic feeling here, reminds me of the Trinity Baptist game of last year. AJ Ward back to the table after suffering a temporary injury. His effect should be great when he comes back. Rose with 10 remaining. Spin around shot, no good. Alexander with a strong rebound.
Josh has played a very influential role in our game tonight. He's the reason we're up one. He's gotten a lot of deflections, a lot of steals, and a lot of forced turnovers, really just helping create for our Eagles.
And a foul on number 1, Jaquez Anderson. Sets up 1-on-1 free throws here for Liam Gertz. Brantley Koski with 12 points and 10 rebounds here tonight. And a timeout called by Trinity Baptist. We will step aside briefly. A minute 17 remaining. AJ Ward at the table. Pensacola leading by 1. What a game we've been able to witness. A crucial one to extend this winning streak to 5. First free throw good for Ward.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number
Alexander
3,
will come out the game for AJ Ward. His efforts tonight have been flawless. Second attempt good for AJ Ward.
Pushes this lead out to 4.
Liam Gertz increases the deficit to 4. Rose goes corner to Michael West. 3 on the way, no good.
Excuse me, that's just a 3-point lead.
Good call there, brother. Chiatti drives, miss. Rose can't get the second chance opportunity.
That was an amazing block there by Brantley as they foul him in the open court, and an amazing rebound. I believe that puts him just at 10 or 11 rebounds, giving him a double-double on the night.
Playing phenomenal against the number 5 team in the country. Starting this array of games for Pensacola on a strong note. First free throw for Koski, no good. What a game he's had despite his free throw misses. 13 points and 10 rebounds. Make that 14 for Koski.
He pushes the lead back to 4. That makes it a 2-possession game. Very interested to see how Trinity responds. Almost gets the steal, but gets called for the foul instead. I believe that is his 3rd.
There's a lot of pluses and minuses in these situations. One, it makes Zach Chiatti, who's already had a great game today, have to earn those points at the free throw line. And if he doesn't convert, which free throws have been a problem throughout teams tonight, then it puts Pensacola at an immense advantage. 101 free throw number 1 is good for Zach Chiatti.
Brings it back to a 1-possession game.
Second attempt for Chiatti. He misses. Gertz another rebound.
And if I'm not mistaken, that puts Gertz at a double-double too, as he is fouled and will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2 with just under 40 seconds left to play.
37 seconds remain on the clock. But this is the fun part about basketball. Although it is 37 seconds, we are not getting out of here in 37 seconds at all.
Oh, definitely not. It's definitely a fouling game now. Really interested to see how coaches respond here as the fans rise to their feet.
First free throw good for Liam Gertz. Pushes the lead to 4 against the number 5 team in the country. One thing that's very fortunate about this run that Pensacola has been on, this gives us an opportunity for us to peak the NCCA rankings for the first time in a while.
Yes, this win will put us, I believe, in the top 10 of the NCCAA, and really just excited. And I'm sure the guys are extremely excited, but don't count it as a win yet. We're far from over. There's still 34 seconds left.
Anderson unloads from long range! And he cuts the deficit with 30 seconds remaining!
As I said, this game is far from over. I would not count the Trinity Baptist Eagles out yet, but I also would not count the PCC Eagles down.
Timeout call on the floor. If you are a coach though in the situation, what are you telling your team in this full timeout as Zach Chiatti is checked back into the contest?
Well, Trinity's going to come out in a press. I don't doubt that. They're going to pressure the ball. I would tell my guys get it inbounded to either Liam, AJ, or Austin. One of those 3, send them to the line. They're going to be shooting. And it will be shooting 2. I would say try and make them both. If you miss the first, still make the second one, and then it's a quick foul.
A lot of basketball remaining here, 29 seconds. If you're Trinity Baptist, are you looking to foul quickly, or would you want Pensacola to waste clock here?
I think they need to foul quickly. That's their only shot, and they need to foul the right people too. They need to foul either CP or Brantley. Those are probably the lower end free throw shooters out there for our guys, but that's who they need to foul. But hopefully we can get the ball inbounded to Austin or Liam or AJ. It may even be a drawn up play where we get a wide open layup on the other side. I wouldn't be surprised with anything. Who knows what Coach Bell has up his sleeve.
Rose, Chiatti, Anderson, Maisonette, and West on the floor here for Trinity Baptist. They get it to Ward. Back to Porter. They find Porter and get it across. And Porter is fouled. Although not one of the top 2 free throw shooters on our team, like Gertz and Ward, CP, also known as Christian Porter, an efficient free throw shooter in his career.
Yeah, over the years, CP has had some good free throw shooting nights, and just can't get the roll on that one. Talking to CP in person, the free throw line is not his favorite place to score, but I don't doubt that he can come up clutch in these moments and make it at least a 3-point game.
Second attempt up and good for Christian Porter. 22 seconds remaining. Rose drives, Anderson trailing. Back to Rose. 15 seconds remaining on the game clock. West, sidestep, picks up his dribble. No one around. They go to Anderson. Ball dribbled off his fingers. And ladies and gentlemen, that just might do it. Great defensive stand by Pensacola.
Yeah, and if you're watching Liam out there, I don't know if you could see him. He's yelling seatbelt. That's what the guys say for lockdown defense. And they're yelling seatbelt, and they love it in here. The fans are getting really excited. We are 7.4 points, 4.4
I got
seconds.
you. 7 seconds and 1/4 of a second.
Yes.
There we go.
That is it. It is very intense in here, and I'm tired.
Absolutely a full timeout here, and we will step aside. Seven seconds remaining in this game. Tucker, still a lot of basketball to play here.
Yeah, 7.4 seconds is a very long time to play basketball. Trinity has a lot of options here. Hopefully, PCC can just limit those options and get exactly what we want on the offensive end.
The most important thing we have to do is inbound the ball cleanly. Multiple people flash to the ball, and they find a wide open Austin Lewis, and he is quickly fouled. Only taking 2 seconds off the clock, though. Knocking down 2 free throws could seal the deal here. And that is Anderson's 5th foul. Actually, I don't believe it's not Anderson. It is Zach Chiatti. And Maisonette will also exit the ball game. 5 seconds remaining. If Lewis misses both, this still could be a plausible ball game.
Hopefully he doesn't miss either.
I absolutely agree with you.
But I don't want to give the common broadcaster's jinx.
Oh yeah, we've had that too many times this year, Chucker. I'm not gonna lie. We've had that a couple times where we talk about free throw percentages, or we talk about how well or how poor a person does at the free throw line, and then something ends up happening. But honestly, it has nothing to do with the broadcast, but it has to do with the consistency of how often someone practices. Having some issues here with the officiating and the table. And it is number 1 Anderson who is done for the day. .5 seconds remaining. First free throw up for Lewis, and he just misses it.
You can see on his face he's visually upset with himself.
This free throw will put him at double digits with 10. He knocks down the second. Here's the inbound and the heave. Off the rim, no good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 5 wins in a row for Pensacola Christian.
What a night, Alvin. What a night.
What a way to roll into another important game tomorrow against Bob Jones University. If Pensacola can sweep the weekend, it can be the first time we have reached the national rankings in a long time.
Yeah, both teams played extremely well tonight. You shouldn't count Trinity out when it comes to postseason play. They're a very tough team. They deserve to be ranked, and our guys are very, very hardworking as we can get this win tonight. Really lucky to get these 5 wins, and should be another good game tomorrow night against the BJU Bruins.
Very good matchup, but the matchup tomorrow is a little bit more anticipated. We got it done tonight. Can we get it done tomorrow? You'll figure out if you meet us here at 7:30 and 5:30 for the women's game. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McLean. We will see you tomorrow.